Hey, what's up everybody? Wade here. Welcome back to the channel. If you're a return viewer, welcome back. But if you're new here, be sure to hit the subscribe button below if you want to keep up with all my videos, and hit the notification bell to stay notified for future videos. So I want to talk about a little game that came out in 2022. It's called Stray. It's been about a year since this game came out, so I figured I would take a look back since I'm just now getting back into the game. I did buy the physical PS5 version recently, which I think is really nice. I don't think they made very many of them, but it was nice that they actually made it in general, since so many games now are just going digital only. But in Stray, you play as a cat in a sort of cyberpunk-like world where humans no longer exist. It's mainly just cats and robots, and you have a drone companion named B12, who helps you along the way. Yes, it's a robot named after a vitamin. Be sure to put your answer in the comments below. Would you rather have a robot friend named B12, or would you rather have infinite B12 vitamins for life? Personally, I would go for the B12 vitamins myself, but that's just me. Now, this is a linear story experience, but you can freely explore each area, which all tend to be fairly open-ended. Visiting with and speaking to each NPC is paramount in gaining insight on where to go next and to learn about the world in general. There are collectibles here and there, but exchanging items may be the path forward to progress the story. Backtracking isn't really a thing in this game, so it's important to scour every nook and cranny before going too far ahead. The story itself is one that resonates, especially for animal lovers. The storytelling makes you care about this stray cat and what the future holds for it. I never felt like I was going through the motions. Each robot I encountered had something interesting to say, and the world design made me want to explore even further. The neon lights, broken computers, old houses, garbage cans, all of this stuff, it's small, but it all adds up to something larger, and it gives off a certain vibe. Yes, it's sort of depressing and sad, but there are moments of hope littered throughout, like old photos of sunny beaches, and certain robots who have a happy-go-lucky attitude despite the current circumstances. Playing as an animal, or more specifically a cat, is something a lot of people are certainly interested in. I can't say that past video games have had a lot of luck with the concept. Okami, I think, is a great example of that concept at its peak. There's also a game called Spirit of the North where you play as a fox that came out a while ago that seemed to have potential, but it received mixed reviews. These are just a couple of games that come to my mind at the moment. Stray does a good job of making the idea work. When playing, you feel like a cat. You move quickly and light-footed. The navigation is simple, where you just press X to jump from place to place. There's not a lot of complexity here, but that's okay. The game has a certain unique charm to it. There just aren't that many out there like it. Stray is a game that I have really come to like and appreciate. I understand that it was never a Game of the Year contender, but it doesn't have to be. And it doesn't even have the big budget that most of those other games have. But it feels exactly as it should, like a high-quality indie title that accomplishes what it sets out to do, which is to create a charming, minimalistic game with an emotional story and unique world. And just as an end cap to this video, I want to say that the trophy list is pretty darn great. There's a variety of different things you have to do, from throwing a basketball into a garbage can or collecting all music sheets. And there's even one for beating the game within 2 hours, which seems very daunting, but I do plan on tackling that somehow, some way. And the most annoying trophy by far is the one where you have to run through this certain area with these little enemies just trying to stick to you, and you have to like not get a single one on you. It's very, very difficult. I still haven't managed to pull it off, but I do also plan on tackling that. But overall, this game is fantastic. I feel like it's a game that when it came out, I wasn't too hot on because it just seemed like it was too small, too much of an indie title for my specific taste as a gamer. I like those big budget, blockbuster, almost like movie-like games like Last of Us and stuff like that, and BioShock. But, this is a game that really made me appreciate indie titles in general, because it pretty much milked everything it had for all it's worth, and it accomplished a lot with a small budget. So those are my thoughts on the game Stray. Be sure to leave your comments below and let me know what you thought of the game as well. And as always, be sure to hit the subscribe button below if you're enjoying my content, and ring the bell to stay notified for future videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one.